I didn't even really necessarily let my dentist know that I was experiencing this. I'm actually I set up a doctor's appointment with my primary care doctor so that I can let her know what my problem is and what steps I can take to solve them. Because I really feel as though that I really hope that it's just a minor fix that I have to do in order to get some type of release, because this has stressed me out to the most, like the highest point, because one, it interferes with my sleep. So I'm developing a sleeping disorder because I'm unable to relax, because I'm constantly hearing this ringing in my ears. I hear it throughout the entire day. If there isn't any type of noise around or any type of like white noise, I'm hearing it as I talk to you guys. Okay. If I stop talking, I hear it. I can kind of hear it as I talk. But if I go to sleep, I have to force myself to sleep on my back. I can't sleep on my sides because I hear the constant ringing in my ears, and it's very loud. And the ringing is not the same all the time. It's not a constant ring. It's a ring. It's a high ring here or a low ring here, or it sounds like it's a muffled, hollow noise. So it's been a lot of sleepless nights until I automatically, until I wake up in the morning and I finally had fell asleep. So that is something that I'm dealing with right now, and I actually am so stressed out about it. I just don't know what to do. I've actually developed something new where it's called noise hallucination or music hallucination, where I went to sleep, laid on my back because I knew that was the only way I was going to be able to sleep. And it felt like I had music playing in my left ear. So based off of that, I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was done. I thought I was going crazy, and because I felt like there was music playing in my left ear and I didn't know where it was coming from, and I'm thinking that someone's playing music. No, that's not the case, because I didn't hear it on my right side. I heard it on my left side. So every time where I would lay on my back, which was the only way that I was able to sleep, every time I laid on my back, I heard this music. So I looked it up, of course, because I could not get any sleep. And what do you know? It's called music hallucination, which is another form of tinnitus. So I set up my appointment with my primary care doctor, and I am going to go see her, and I'm going to tell her what's going on, what I've been going through for the last few months, and I'm going to let her know that I have this Invisalign system. I have shifting of my teeth going on, and can you please check my ears out and please tell me some good news, because I really need to get this taken care of. Okay, so that is the one main thing that I do not like about Invisalign, and that's what they don't tell you about Invisalign, that once you have that shifting of your teeth, anything can happen. You could develop a neck issue, something wrong with, the backs of your ears. You could get really bad headaches. I don't know, anything. But my issue is tinnitus. That's my issue. All right. So now what we're dealing with now is, for me, which is a negative thing that comes from Invisalign, is tinnitus. But now, like I said, I'm on 14 of 16 trees, and this is my last set of 3 trees that I'm dealing with. So once I'm done, then I have to go in and I have to get my teeth re-imaged again and pictures taken again so that I can get my final retainer. And then with my final retainer, like my dentist told me, she told me that that'll be my permanent retainer that I would have to have in my mouth and keep in my mouth as I sleep during the night. So I don't have to wear my retainers during the day anymore. And I can go ahead and I just use that retainer to go to sleep. Now, based off of, let's say, eating, and that would be one thing I did mention. So with eating, they want you to keep your retainers in for at least 23 hours. 23 hours out of the whole entire day. You guys know there's 24 hours in a day. So that means that you have to allot yourself 1 hour. 1 hour. So if you eat lunch, you have to take them out and you eat, and then you put them back in. Then you have lunch. So if you eat breakfast, you eat lunch, you eat dinner. Or if you know that you might be on some type of diet where you have to eat about 6 times a day and you had to take them Invisaligns out, you have to make sure you put them things right back in. Now, everybody is not going to be the same, because when you first start out, you are going to be determined on making sure that you keep those Invisaligns going and those Invisaligns working, because you want the process to go as quick as possible. But of course, you have to follow along with the process for every 2 weeks. But as far as your eating process, you have to make sure, like they said, they want you to keep those Invisaligns in for 23 hours out of the whole entire day. So you only have that 1 hour allotted for you to use for eating time. 1 hour? Okay, so that means that if I ate a snack, I can only keep these Invisaligns out just for a few minutes to eat my snack and put them in. So that's why people, they ask that question for Invisalign, because they don't feel like taking the Invisaligns in and out, because it could be a painful process, because your teeth are weak and because they're moving, they're shifting, and you don't want to have to keep on taking them in and out to eat. So people may lose weight. Now, I can't say that I lost weight, but because the girl likes to eat, and I might keep them out a little bit longer than an hour between the whole entire day. Like, I can't give you 23 hours a day, but guess what? My dentist is telling me that I'm doing a great job with keeping my Invisalign intact. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Now that this process is almost over, I am grateful. I'm appreciative of this whole entire process, because this process is not for everyone. I've known people that invested the amount of maybe $5,000 to $7,000, and they stopped doing the process because they couldn't take it anymore. This is a process that you have to really mentally prepare yourself for. Because it is a long process. I started June 25th. I didn't get my Invisalign trays until October 1st of 2019. I am not done until maybe July of 2020. Okay, so that is technically a whole entire year that I had my Invisalign. Now, the only reason why I'm running into July is because I had to keep my one set of trays during this whole Corona scare, because I could not pick up my last set of trays. So I was really wearing one set of trays for longer than 2 weeks. Well, I had to wait until my dentist opened back up in order for me to pick up my last set of trays. So based off of that, I could have been done by now. But hey, things happen, life happens. The world is happening. So, I will be done soon. But just like I said, this is a process, and you have to be mentally prepared and committed to do something like this. So now that I am done this Invisalign process, and now the things that I know now that I wish I knew then in the beginning of this whole entire process, I would probably say that I would do the process over again. I would accept the fact that my tinnitus has gotten worse, and that I don't know whether or not I have a cure or a fix for it. But I do like the fact that my teeth look really good, and I'm super excited to show my new teeth off. And what I can do, I can go ahead and I can take my Invisalign out, and I could go ahead and show you an up close of what my teeth look like. So this is what my teeth look like. So I'll go ahead and I'll insert a photo, and my teeth, this gap was so much bigger than what it was, guys. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited that I have this little baby gap. Anyway, like I said, I'm not closing my gap. I'm just making my gap smaller, and I've always had a gap. This gap runs in my family, and I just really like the fact that I have a gap, because it makes me me. Let me go ahead and zoom back out, because I know I don't want to be that close. All right, so that is it today for the things that they don't tell you about Invisalign. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys learned a little bit more about Invisalign. And what things that you should and should know, what you should know about Invisalign, and things that you may not have known, so that you, if you actually want to be in the market to get Invisalign, then you already know all of the ins and outs, the positives and the negatives about Invisalign. So you would, be able to make your choice on whether or not you want to try the Invisalign system. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Again, this is Stacey McNash, better known as Kimberly Yvonne. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and you enjoy yourself. Stay safe out there, and make sure you guys always stay true to yourself. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.